Bitcoin looks amazing. Looks like it's ready to break that huge bull flag we've been waiting for the last 6, 7 months, and we should be seeing an explosion coming for this Q4. Today video, guys, I'm gonna explain to you how high is gonna be the target for Bitcoin from a macro point of view. I'm gonna give you also a price analysis for long term, short term, to make you understand when is gonna be the right time to sell all of your BTC, also short term, when it's going to be the good time to re-enter, and so much more. Of course, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates about trading and the crypto. Guys, straight away, I want to show you what's happening right now with Bitcoin. I'm on the monthly chart, as you can see, and from the macro point of view, I would like to show you a few considerations that could be happening in the next 3 to 4 months. First of all, I want to show you what's happening right now and why Bitcoin is potentially pumping, and is due to liquidity. The Federal Reserve is cutting interest rates, but also we had a beautiful news that China, at the moment, China is in big trouble and has started to inject liquidity into the system, as you can see from here. They started to inject liquidity into the system because they are in deflation, and right now you can see that they're probably going to continue until April or May 2025 to print money to stimulate the economy, and lots of this money are going to go into crypto and Bitcoin, of course. A 420 billion stimulus package could actually get into stocks and crypto as well. So there's actually very, very good news for Bitcoin because all this money could actually go there. And the other news, guys, very important, is about the FTX repayments. So by starting from next week, we are going to see roughly $16 billion coming back into potentially into the market. So people who lost money because of FTX, because of that criminal Sam Bankman-Fried, right now they're going to be able to get their money back. And I can tell you already, I got friends who are asking me which coin should I buy, which should I buy more Bitcoin, should I buy more altcoins. So those people who lost money, they are potentially going to put everything they're going to get into crypto again. So $16 billion going back into crypto, that's going to be huge. And also, guys, BlackRock, with the inflow of ETF and all of that, is just making the perfect storm to see a blow off top incoming. So going back into our chart over here, guys, there is something which is making me very, very bullish, and then I'm going to give you also the bearish case scenario. But right now, you can see that from a monthly point of view, Bitcoin is forming what we called, as you can see from here, a bullish engulfing candle. So a bullish engulfing candle is, in general, whenever you can cover this candle over here on top of this candle over here. So if you're going to be able to, I would say, finish the month of September like this with BTC, this candle here covering this candle over here, the likelihood of a potential continuation to the upside is going to be quite high. You can see, for example, back in the days we had an engulfing candle around here, and we started to go up like crazy. Another bearish engulfing candle around here, and you can see what happened. You can see a very good example. This happened in 2020. You can see over here we were going down, 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 and then we were able to cover this candle over here, and then we went up. And of course, guys, doesn't mean that whenever you're gonna see an engulfing candle, you're gonna see a reversal 100%, because you can see in this case over here, we tried to we had an engulfing candle, but then the price kept going down. So doesn't really mean that we're gonna see 100% a reversal. That's why I really urge you to be careful and not to go crazy and just looking at the data, because things can actually change. So the thing is, right now, guys, the Bitcoin, looking from a macro point of view, it's doing very, very well. But at the same time, what we could be seeing could be like a short-term correction. That's why what is very important, right, that you need to adopt a trading mindset, not an investor mindset, more like a trading mindset, to understand when to get in, when to get out from the market. So for example, in our VIP group, guys, that's what we do. This is our trading results. We are a community of professional traders where we know exactly when to get in and when to get out with Bitcoin, altcoins. Those are our results that we take every single day. We are pretty much printing in between 10 to 20% every single day. As you can see, the member results, guys, I can go for since probably March 2023 with all these green results, from here. So we also post a Bitcoin analysis. In that you can see with liquidity heat map, really in-depth analysis. So if you want to be part of a community of professional traders, but also investors to understand these coins that are going to go, up like crazy, guys, join the VIP group, link in the description. You can see, you can also see from here, you can go month by month, $99 per month, but you can go month by month. Also, we have some discounts if you purchase the yearly subscription, but there's a video over here which is going to show you everything, trading results, anything you need to know. But let's go back into BTC right now, and I'm going to show you what I think is going to be happening. So looking at this chart over here and on the monthly, I really like this idea that we are forming on the monthly chart a bull flag. So if this bull flag is going to work, then we should be seeing, of course, taking this pole over here and putting this pole over here, we should be seeing a blow off top of BTC coming in between December and March 2025 at this area, this level over here, which is sitting at around $106,000 to $111,000. I guess, how did I come to this conclusion? Is the fact that, first of all, you can see the bull flag from a technical point of view should finish around this area over here. Second of all, what I did was to connect my 2017 blow off top to the 2021 to then the 2000, of course, 2024, 25. So taking this line over here and draw this line over here brings you with the Fibonacci extension starting from roughly 2019, because guys, I believe this cycle is actually started from 2018, 19. So starting from here, our extension of Fibonacci goes at $112,000. So I wouldn't be surprised if, as a blow off top, we're going to see this big movement to the upside. So this is going to be my best case scenario to $110,000. If it's going to go higher, maybe, who knows, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take so much money out in my pockets. I'm going to turn them into cash. But also, I would like you to give you another two scenarios. Number one is going to be a more conservative target, because as you can see, we might be wrong. And if I cancel all of that, and then if I draw this line over here, 2020, 21 to here, you can see that what we could be seeing could be only I'm going to say only, but a potential, here we go, mid-term cycle top at the extension of the Fibonacci 1.618 from the lowest point, this local low, to this local high. So you're going to go from here to here. It brings us roughly to this point over here with the extension, with the connection of these two lines, which is actually bringing you to $89,000 by roughly the 1st of January 2025. And this actually will make sense. Will make sense maybe to have something like this, then a little bit of a retracement, consolidation, and then boom, another push up to 114,000, as I was explaining before. So it's very difficult to say, because even what could be happening, right, is that we are on the verge of a potential recession. So what we're going to be seeing could be a push up to here, then we're going to see a drop to the downside, and then maybe up again. But or we could be seeing this blow off, coming up to this area. That's why you need to be part, guys, of the VIP group, because we are talking every single day just to really get the best scenario. We know exactly what's going to be happening and when is going to be the good time to get out. So many other indicators we got to take into consideration. For example, we can have a look at the RSI. RSI is a very important indicator, because in general, what you want to see from the RSI is going to be something like this. You want to see a potential bearish divergence in place. Lots of people are calling for a local top already, saying that this was the top, right? I tend to disagree, only because historically we could see that the RSI has always shown a potential bearish divergence, which means that is this kind of thing like this. Okay, if I take this into consideration, take this and this, then I could say this is a bearish divergence on the RSI. But looking only at this part over here, guys, I still haven't seen a proper divergence. I still haven't seen Bitcoin doing something like this. So once this is going to happen, you're going to see this bearish divergence, which is going to correspond to Bitcoin being at roughly $88,000 to $90,000. Then I could say, okay, that's going to be very dangerous, because what could be happening? We're going to go maybe down to here, and then we're going to have a blow off top. But otherwise, we will need to assess once we're gonna get there. That's why it's very important that you follow professional traders in this, and otherwise, you are at risk of getting wrecked. Now, let's talk about the daily chart a little bit just to see what's going to be happening more intraday. Guys, I believe that's what is going to be very important right now to determine if we're going to continue to go higher or are we going to see a short-term correction is going to be to be able to break this important level of resistance. You can see we are approaching this level over here. On Monday, we might see maybe another liquidity sweeping around to here, maybe $68,000. But then I could be expecting more of a pronounced correction. Maybe we're going to go down to here. Then we're going to go back and retest maybe this area around. Could it be like maybe in between 63,000, 62,000? And then depending on what is going to be happening, I would even say that if you connect these points over here to these points over here, it's bring you maybe to 60,000, 62,000, and then from here we're going to have enough strength to have an impulse and finally break this long-term resistance. Maybe we're going to go up to here, 73k, then retrace maybe for the Trump election around November, and then from here a final spring up to 89, 90, even 120k. So that's what I'm expecting right now, guys. I'm expecting in the next maybe 1 week or two a little bit of a consolidation correction, simply because this is a very important level of resistance. But of course, guys, if you're going to be able to break this on forcefully, then the game is going to change. But right now, expect a little bit of a correction. Why? Because lots of people right now are very bullish. There is lots of optimism into the market, lots of open interest as well, which is not very good right now. And of course, that usually signifies a little bit of a liquidity flush and a push to the downside. So right now, I will be looking for a little bit of a correction, which is going to be healthy. And of course, guys, this is the bullish scenario. Bearish scenario, like some people don't want to discuss, but is also a possibility because you never know. It could be black swan event, it could be anything. But right now, BTC has also haven't touched a proper level, which is potentially going from here to here. So I'm saying I'm very bullish with everything, with liquidity, with BlackRock, Donald Trump, and all of that, right? But also you need to consider that if things are not going to play out, what are you going to do? And it could be also a chance that we're going to be seeing maybe one last drop down to 44 to 43, $45,000, and then a final push to the upside. So what I would like to ask you is, are you prepared in this case? This is going to happen. So that's why it's very important to keep your mind always open. That's what professional traders do. Guys, now let's talk about a little bit about Ethereum as well. Lots of people ask me about ETH. Ethereum, guys, in my opinion, looks very, very good. And right now, it's pretty much retesting this very important level of support from here. And I'm expecting ETH to perform very well in the next few months or so. Is it going to go to 10,000, 20,000? Well, I guess we have to wait. And what I always say to people with altcoins, Bitcoin is another thing, but altcoins, I'm always try to be investing in good projects, not those scam shit coins. But in general, what I can see from ETH is going to be at least something like this, because this now support is holding up very, very well. We can go again and connect these 2 points over here and bring our Fibonacci. So I would say that a potential midterm top at around 5,500 to 6,300 is not out of the question for the next few months or so. But right now, what we need to do is to let Bitcoin to go to 90k, 120k, and then all the money I'm going to put into Ethereum. So right now, ETH is still hanging around here a little bit. So we have to be a little bit patient with ETH still, and I believe it's going to still perform very, very well. Another few reasons why we could be seeing a short-term correction coming is looking at the dollar and also the fixed income. I'm going to show you what I mean by that. First of all, guys, this is a chart that I show you from a weekly point of view. I'm going to even show you the monthly so you understand better of the DXY. If you actually watch my previous videos, I was saying that the DXY should have gone to 95, 96 probably 4 or 5 months ago when it was still at 108, 109, and you can see he's already at 100, so he's going exactly as we said. And in my opinion, what we're going to be seeing could be a continuation down to here, because whenever the Fed is going to increase interest rates, in general, what happens is the US dollar loses value. So right now, I think the Fed is going to continue to cut interest rates to avoid the recession, and therefore you're going to be seeing the dollar plummeting down, maybe going down to this area, which whenever the dollar goes down this way, that's actually very good for Bitcoin, crypto, and also for the stock market. So this is going to be very interesting to see, if it's going to go down to this area, and if I was right since 6 months ago. But looks like it's going to the right direction. But right now, what I would say is that if you're going to go on the weekly chart, the dollar is incredibly oversold. Is incredibly oversold. You can see we broke this very important structure over here. I'm just going to cancel so you understand a little bit better. Or like on a naked chart, you can see like we broke this very important structure right now. So what we could be seeing from here could be a potential bullish divergence in place and a little bit of a recoil with the USD. It could be because of maybe some uncertainty with the elections. It could be a black swan of, I don't know, Israel. The typical FUD they tell you just to to scare you out. So maybe like a potential correction of the US dollar, maybe down to here, up to here, sorry, at 103. That could definitely be on the cards. That you can see maybe by this area over here, and then from there, once the Fed is going to cut interest rates again, then we're going to be seeing another push to the downside, reaching 95, 96. So the direction right now, it's definitely on the downside. You can see from here, and from here is forming like a beautiful channel, you can see. But that's probably gonna be it. And then I guess if a recession is gonna come, I'm gonna go back to my previous chart to show you what's gonna be happening to the dollar. Again, as I said before, dollar goes down, very good for crypto stocks, but then when it goes up, it's going to be bad. And I'm expecting that if we are going to go into a proper recession, then you're going to see something like this. I'm going to show you right now. So if you're going to have US dollar, you're going to be very happy, I can tell you. You're going to see, I'm going to have them, by the way, something like this, maybe push up to this area over here, maybe from March, April until the end of the year, up to 120, maybe even more, maybe 130. So that definitely could be on the card. So if you go USD, you're going to be very happy. And the next one, guys, also US 2 years fixed income bonds yields as well. So basically, this represents the investors putting money into fixed income. They give their USD to buy bonds from the government. The government tells them, okay, so if you buy from us, we're going to give you 3.5% return. But right now, because it's like a risk on environment, lots of investors are taking money away from those government bonds and put them into risk assets. And that's why this causes the mall market just to sell like this. You can see right now when this one goes down, stocks and crypto go up. So you can see right now that he actually formed a beautiful head and shoulder. The head and shoulder still hasn't been completed, and the completion is going to be when it's probably going to go down this area over here, reaching maybe 2.7 to 2.8. When this happens, guys, risk assets are going to go crazy. So that's what I can see right now from happening. And as I said before, short term, we could be seeing maybe a little bit of a correction down to this neckline, up to this neckline over here, and then to continue to go down. So very excited, guys. As you can see, everything here, it's all about macroeconomics and trading and investing. So you can see the way we think we operate, and all of that is pretty much given to the fact that I spend lots of time working for on a trading floor as a high frequency trader. I learn lots about macros. So if you really want to learn this strategy, this method that I utilize, and really enabled me to make a fair bit of money, I would like you to come on my website and watch a free masterclass where I explain exactly the way I think and why you should be, why you should learn my strategy that enables me to make 20+% per month in under 4 hours per week. You can watch it now. It's completely free, just to explain to you, how you could be making very, very good money in crypto and stocks. But first of all, guys, very important, education. I sell educational courses. Education is the most important thing. That's why you have to really educate yourself first before jumping into this. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. But otherwise, if you're interested in all of this, I just put some links. You can follow, you can watch it. And I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video. Bye and have a great Sunday.